when you moved to Texas, I was like, that's what's up. So when I opened up, we had officially opened up the second one. And I told Mike, I said, Mike, I need help. And he was like, what are you going to do? And I was like, dude, I'm reaching out to that cat, John. And he was like, what? I was like, I'm reaching out to John. He's like, bro, that'd be cool. And I was like, the heck with cool, bro. Look, Mike, I went off on Mike, poor guy. I feel bad for Mike, man. Mike been with me through everything. Shout out to Mike and Blake and all my management team, my whole team, man.
Yeah, you
but
got a dope one.
they had I told him, I said, Mike, this is more than just a cool guy. Mike, you're depending on me so your children don't have to go without. And he was like, when Mike gets dumbfounded, his eyes just get real big. And he just kind of looked at me like with these big. I said, that's how serious it is, Mike. I don't want you guys to be homeless like I was. I don't want your children to experience a lifestyle that I had to experience. No, bro, this is life or death for some of us, man. And barbering, we all feel like this is what we want to do. I feel I owe it to every single client that walks in my door, every single barber, every phone call, every person. Like, I feel like I owe it to them to give them the best that they possibly have had. That they will have, that they ever had, that they'll ever experience. Like, I want to make sure that when you come around Vinny, you're going to leave with something that's going to make you better. And that was it. So I reached out to you. And that was January 1. This is funny. January 1. Of 2020.
He slid in my DMs.
I slid in the DMs. I said, look, I ain't got nothing to lose, everything to gain. And I shot my shot, and you said...
Don't say that.
Whatever. It is what it is.
You didn't shoot no shot.
I did shoot my shot.
Bruh, so we go from your pops having his back blown...
You did.
...to you... No, you said it.
I'm talking career now, John.
Slide in my DM shooting your shot.
So, anyway, I reached out for help. And when I did, you actually replied. And it was January 1, 2020.
Yeah.
And I told Sarah, I gotta go. We were at my sister-in-law's house. Every year we go over here to Dallas and we hang out with my sister-in-law. Shout out to my brother-in-law, sister-in-law. And she goes, who? I'll never forget it. She goes, who? And I said, Popular Nobody. She was like, and I don't care. And I was like, I'll be back. Come on, you're going with me. And she goes, where? And I was like, outside of this house. We don't need no distraction. We don't need nothing. John, I took her. We went to Chick-fil-A, and we sat in the parking lot for, I don't know, however long we were. I think an hour I was on the phone with you.
For about like an hour.
And I said, look, dude, I need help. That's all I want. I just need help. I think I have ideas. I don't know if they're right or wrong. But I know that I want to help somebody. I know I need to help these people. And you were like, bet. Come on. And I was like, well, how much is it going to cost me? And I think you had charged me like $5,000, I think, something like that.
Somewhere around there.
And I said, $5,000. I'll never forget. I looked at the radio and I looked at Sarah, and Sarah goes, she nope. We just got out of debt. You just put all that money. We do not have 5,000, whatever amount it was, 3, 5,000. I don't know what it was. And now I said, okay, cool, bro. Yeah, no problem. Playing it off. I'm sweating a bullet already. I'm like, oh my God, where am I gonna get this money? And then you said you can go through this app. They're gonna charge you some interest, and you can do it through this and that. I mean, you were set up even then.
Yeah, I had it ready.
Yeah, you were ready. And I said, interest? Look, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't need no interest, bro. I'm hanging on by a thread. So I got Sarah looking at me. I got the radio. I'm looking at the radio. I'm feeling the pressure. And I said, man, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do interest, man. Can you? And you were like, all right, bro. And when look, just send it straight to me then. You can, you worked with me. And then you said, I said, okay, cool. When can we do this? And you were like, well, I got an opening in July. I said, July?
Yeah.
It's January. I don't want to wait till July. That's 6 months. That's half the year gone. What am I going to do with you then? I need you now. And I said, well, look, what if I got you in now, and then I show you all my numbers from the beginning of the year, and then you can trend it and help scale it and grow it with me and for me. Mm-hmm. And you were like, you know what? I like that idea. And I was like, whew. And Sarah's sitting there like this, and she starts going, She's still shaking her head at me. And I was like, it worked. It worked. And then I got you in the shop beginning of February. And at that point, we had the 2 locations. 2019, we opened in November. I got you in January 2020. Or, I'm sorry, February we got you in. And then spring break, March, COVID hit.
Yep.
And I said, oh, no, I got hit with Harvey. We just got out of debt. Sarah's going to be mad at me. I got kids I got to support. I got 2 shops. I got 16 people working for me. John, anything in that. Oh, my gosh, I felt so much pressure. So much pressure. And then COVID slaps me in the mouth. Now I'm shut down for 2.5 months. What am I going to do? So I start cutting hair in the house like the way I used to. Mm-hmm. Started cutting hair. We came back May 2020, and we did $1 million that year.
Yeah, and you sold the second barbershop.
I sold the
you
first
sold shop one.
Shop one. I sold it. I sold it in 21. I sold it.
Yep.
In 21, I sold it.
And you thought I was crazy when I told you.
You told me sell shop one.
I said sell it. I said get from out of it. I said sell it now. And he was like, what? And it wasn't a high number. But I was like, just trust the process, bro. And you sold it. And now to date, what are you trending?
Oh, man. We did 2020. We came back in May. We did $1 million. 21, we did 1.2. 2022, we did 1.5. And right now, in 23, I'm trending to potentially hit 1.8 million.
So I'm going to look right at this camera real quick. And I'm going to tell people, if you don't believe in the people that you put around you, that trust, that guidance, that support, that conversation, you crazy. You hearing it from Vinny. It don't have to be me. It could be anybody that you feel is worthy enough that you will value what they say, value their opinion. If those are the people that you choose to have around you, you got to listen. You can't get mad. I done called Vinny an asshole. I done called Vinny in front of his employees. I done called him a dickhead. I done called him all kind of stuff because that's how he was acting. But now, you see, by that guidance, that leadership, and the fact that he trusted. Yeah. Just like he said, he didn't want Mike's family to fail in those moments. I didn't want Vinny's family to fail in those moments either. He trusted in me. So whoever you trust to take their advice, and I'm saying it don't have to be me. Just take heed to what they're saying and be respectful of what they're saying. Actually listen to them.
No, that's facts, man. We went from one location now to doing potential 1.8. Now we build houses on the side. We have I have Vinny's Enterprises, another business where we invest in properties and land. We buy it. We build homes. I have another shop that's coming. There's a multiple streams of investments that I'm in now. My life has, thank God, first and foremost, and you know, of course, you, John, your wife as well, and you hit the nail on the head, man. Whenever you would hit me in the mouth and tell me some things I didn't want to hear, but you know, those are the things that help you grow, man. You know, it's just the things. It's who you choose to be around and who you choose to trust, and you know, God is faithful, number one. But, you know, friendships and you know, I have you as my business mentor, and then I have my pastor as obviously my spiritual mentor, and then I have my wife, and that's my circle. That's my circle. And I don't care what anybody else thinks of me. I don't care about opinions. I only care about what that circle looks like. And as long as you know, God knows, my pastor knows, my wife knows, my parents, as long as they know where we're moving and what it looks like, that's the only thing that matters to me, man. And so, you know, just to piggyback off of that, you know, that's the truth, man. If you're one of those people who you're, you know, you just need help and don't know who to contact or don't know what to do or things of that nature, that's what this podcast is for, you know. And that's what hey, I heard of you through a guy that knew you, you know what I mean? And I went to a class that was literally like a 45-minute class, and now here we are. It's led to friendships. I mean, we go on vacation together. We support each other's vision. We buy into each other's goals and, you know, watching your son grow up. You're watching my sons grow up, my daughters, and my daughter gets married in December.
I took your daughter graduation photos for college.
Yeah. Yep.
Crazy.
You were at my mother's funeral.
Yeah, I just popped up too.
Oh, that was wild.
I was a funeral crasher that day.
That was wild.
You had no clue I was coming.
Totally clueless. We were actually this morning, Sarah and I were just looking at pictures and stuff, and she showed me that picture. I was like, dang.
The one where you grabbed my butt cheek?
Yeah, well, I tried. I don't know what you call back there, but hey. But we had
Wait, hold on, don't wait.
You didn't have nothing back there, John. Let's be real.
Listen, all expensive cars' trunk is in the front.
I don't know, man. No.
Stumped him again. Yep.
That's genuine. That's our relationship.